Hey there everyone, down here from the Diamond Minecart, and welcome to another Minecraft mod showcase, where today we're going to be looking at the... What are you talking about? You want to own a village? But that's not what we're going to do today. We're going to do this. Look, chickens, TNT. You know what the plan was? Oh, why so random? Well, okay, honestly, I guess it does sound fun, but I'm gonna have to get rid of these guys now. I'm just gonna have to clean this up. So I'll see you in a bit, guys. Don't worry, I'll see you in a bit. Oh God, I'm sorry. He didn't want to play with you today. Bye. Well then guys, we are back and I've set this all up. It's taken a bit of time because I had something else planned, as you saw. I guess you kind of saw how that was going to end anyway, but Trayaurus was adamant that he wants to build his own village. Are you even interested? Yes, I guess he is, because he's actually made the effort and made his own hard hat. It's not really going to do too much to keep your head protected though, is it? You've kind of got it attached to your head. I don't really know what's going on there. It kind of looks like a bandana rather than a hard hat. But anyway, let's get on to the building process. And this mod is actually pretty cool because it allows you to build massive structures with little effort from yourself. You just need to go and collect the materials, write out the plans, and the rest will be done for you. So let's get straight into it. And the first item you're going to need is a planning table. And this is kind of like a better looking crafting table. It looks very, very nice. And it's going to look very nice in your lab or in your house or wherever you decide to put it. And to craft it, you're going to need 2 logs of any kind and 4 wooden planks of any kind, so these can be any color and any type, and a crafting table at the top to get your kind of nice little crafting table finish up here. And this is the planning table, and to put with this, you're also going to need one of these, which is a blueprint, a blank blueprint, and is kind of the way that you decide on what building you're going to craft. So to craft one of these, very, very simple. You just need a whole crafting table of paper. So 9 paper in total will give you your beautiful blueprint. Now let's go into the planning table, and you'll get this little GUI. Now you're going to need to use ink sacs to kind of draw out the blueprint, because you can't really draw without ink, can you? So there's 2 packs that come with this mod already, and there's kind of like a medieval pack and the villager pack. Now the villager pack kind of has all the building types of a normal Minecraft village, and the medieval one has some really impressive medieval builds. So we can build medieval towers, medieval walls. Now depending on how extensive or complicated the plan is, the amount of ink it takes to draw varies quite a bit. So as you can see, medieval wall will probably only be a tiny little wall, and then you have to create multiple ones of them, so that only requires 1 ink sac. So you're not going to be drawing too much, but a medieval tower will require 10 ink sacs, which is quite a lot. So we are actually going to build today. We are going to build, what should we build? Let's go for a medieval well, because that doesn't cost too many ink sacs, and then we'll go over some of the other ones later down the line in a bit, so I can show you what you can really craft with this amazing mod. So we're going to place 1 ink sac in there as the cost for your kind of ink of drawing it, and 1 blank blueprint, and then you just click draw, and this will take up your ink sac because you've drawn on the blueprint, and now it turns into a medieval well blueprint. So this is what you're going to need to craft and build your medieval well. So that's what we're going to craft and build straight away, and what we're going to need for that is a construction block. And to craft this, the most expensive piece of the mod, you're going to need 4 diamonds, 4 logs of any kind, and 1 wooden plank of any kind, and you get this beautiful construction block. But we're not going to build it inside. We're going to go outside and build this medieval well and show you how it works. So this mod is actually fairly unique and prides itself on being unique from any other kind of instant house and instant structure mod. I always have trouble going through those doors, and it really is very unique. So let's grab this construction block and just place it down here, and the arrow on the front will show you which way it's facing. So this will be the front, and then it will build backwards just like this. So that is pretty cool, and you can kind of turn it around and place it here if you want it facing that way, and all that cool stuff. So you really have full control over what is going on. So when we right click the construction block, we have this, which looks very complicated, but don't worry, it's very, very simple. So what you need to do is take your blueprint that you've drawn on and put it in this top right hand corner here, and then you need to click materials, and it will tell you all of the materials that you need to place into the construction block to be able to craft this particular item of your village. So right now we're crafting or building the medieval well, and it's going to require 8 stone stairs, 6 fences, 12 oak wood blocks, 16 oak wood stairs, 26 cobblestone slabs, and 12 cobblestones. So you need to go and get those materials, so it's not as easy as it sounds. It doesn't just instantly create a structure. You're going to need all of these things, and oh my god, I just so happen to have them in my inventory. So if we go to back and then place all of these just in the top here in the constructor, so as you can see, some of these materials can get pretty damn expensive. You need a lot lot of stuff in some of these, and I'll show you those in a little bit. And then what you need to do is click start, and it will say you can now start constructing the building by right-clicking this block with a hammer. Now, it doesn't just kind of instantly create it. You do need to build another thing, which is this hammer, and to craft that, you're going to need simply 4 cobblestone and 2 sticks. And we're going to take this hammer and start bashing this. Now, with every 10 hits of the hammer, you will build 1 layer of the structure that you've decided to build. So if it's a small structure, it will take less hits and less durability of the hammer, and more kind of complex structure will take more layers. So let's start whacking this. I didn't mean to do that. I was meant to right click. So we need to right click on this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on. There we go. And that is the beginning of the well. And as you can see in the bottom left, stage 1 of 5 is complete. So look how amazing this is. It's used up some of the materials already, giving us free water, which is pretty damn cool. We didn't need to supply the water in the crafting recipe or the building construction block. So let's keep on whacking this. Come on, let's do this. Level 2 is complete. So we've got stage 2 of 5. Some of them will have a lot of stages. So let's just keep whacking this and start building it. Here we go. I hope Trayaurus approves of this. We're going to get to the big stuff later on. And there we go. Medieval well is constructed. It kind of reminds me of like an Age of Empires style of building, where you kind of have to still have a process of building rather than just instantly building it, which is pretty damn cool. And look at this. We've got our own medieval well, and all of the structures in here are really well built, so they all look very, very nice. And now we should be able to break this up. And the best thing about it is that those 4 diamonds never go to waste, because as you can see, I am in game mode 0, which is survival mode, and you never waste these diamonds because you get to use a construction block over and over again, and also you get to use the same blueprint over and over again as well. So I think you'll get about 4 uses out of this medieval well. As long as you have all of the appropriate materials, you will be able to build. Now, I'm going to go into game mode 1 for the next one, because I've shown you how to use the materials, because in game mode 1 or creative mode, you don't need to use, you don't need to have the materials in your inventory. I just want to show you how epic some of these structures do get. So let's go into the construction table, the planning table, and put in one of our blueprints, and we're going to craft something that has a rating, a really high rating. So let's go for medieval farm. Click draw, and obviously you normally have to have the ink sacks. Because we're in creative, it doesn't cost anything. Get our medieval farm, and then go ahead and place it down. I'll show you how many different materials this is going to need. So we're going to place our medieval farm right here. Right click, place our medieval farm out here, and the materials are all of these. Look, you need 29 carrots, 64 dirt, almost 2 stacks of dirt, flowers. Oh my god, it's so crazy. This one isn't actually too bad because it's mostly made out of wood. I guess the hardest thing will be the potatoes and the carrots, because you need to farm them straight away. But yeah, I'll show you an even more complex one after this. Let's go to start, and it will instantly build because we're in creative mode. And look how impressive this is. This is amazing. We've got cactuses kind of invading there. Get rid of that, what are you doing? But anyway, look how amazing this is. This is a really, really well built farm. It looks really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. We've got flower pots, we've got torches that fell on the floor for some reason, and we've also got a second story. So you could even live in this. It's got chests, it's got everything you could need from a farm, a ready built farm for those of you lazy builders out there, just like me. So let's go ahead and build one more, and then what we can do is actually add our own blueprints to this so that you can recreate all of your buildings over and over again. And we're going to try and recreate this whole lab. I haven't tried it before, not sure how it's going to work, but we're going to try it. How are you liking the development so far? You don't even know, do you? You haven't even looked. But anyway, I'm sure he's enjoying himself. So let's just grab another blueprint and let's go for something really impressive. Let's go for a medieval windmill. Requires 22 ink. So this one is going to be very impressive, and see how this is going to pan out. This one is going to be pretty expensive, I think. Let's try this. Where are we going to put it? Let's just put it over here, kind of in between the farm and the well, because it makes sense. Right click it again, put the medieval windmill blueprint in there. Go to materials and look how many you need for this. You need a block of redstone, you need a piston, chests, wool, iron bars. Oh my god, you need so many stone bricks as well. But we're going to go to start and it will build straight away. It built over here for some reason, which is a bit weird, but look how impressive that is. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. And obviously, because I'm in creative mode, it's building instantly, and in survival mode, you will need to bash it with the hammer over and over again. And you saw it took 5 stages to build that one, so I can imagine this takes about 15 stages, but it's really impressive. That is seriously impressive. Let's take a quick look inside, and then I'll show you how to create your own blueprint. It does glitch out a little bit sometimes when it's going through the land, but a very new mod with a tiny glitch like this, which you can sort out. And in exchange for building this for you, I think that is a pretty good exchange. So let's go up the ladder quickly and see what we've got. We've got a nice little level up here which you can live on. Oh my god, it's really, really well built. I love it. I love the idea of this mod, and I love how it's not just as easy as punching a block and it's instantly built. So we've got loads of chests up here. They don't have anything in. Little details like the spider webs and stuff are really nice. So now I'm actually going to show you how to create your own blueprints so that you can add materials yourself and be able to instantly build whatever you have built before. So that's very handy when you've built a house you like and you want to duplicate it, duplicate rooms, anything you like. And for that, we're going to need this pencil. So let's see how to craft this. I don't think you can craft it right now. I think it's only so that you can create blueprints, unfortunately. So that's a bit of a downside, but now we're going to have to find out how to craft this bad boy. So where should we start? I guess we should start over here. You actually have to choose 2 points. So you choose the bottom leftmost point and right click, just like this. And now we need to choose the upper right highest point. So I'm guessing, is it gonna be like let's create a block on the side just so that this grows properly, and you might have to do this yourself when you're creating your own blueprints. So let's just put something over here. It needs to be this high. How far out is it? It needs to be just like this, up a little bit more, and I think that'll do. So right click as the second point, and now we can save the selection. So let me just do that. Actually, there we go. Yeah, there we go. And now what we need to do is hold shift and right click to save the blueprint. So now we're going to save this as the lab, and it will save and it will go into your Minecraft buildings, the lab. So you can save all of your TXT files in there and create all of your different blueprints, which is pretty cool. So now we are going to actually make this blueprint. I'm pretty nervous. I don't know how this is going to go. So let's get a blank blueprint and go and put this into the construction table. Let's just go over to here. Here we go. Planning table. Put it like this, and you should be able to go across. And here we go. The lab requires 58 ink sacks. That is so crazy. Click draw, and I assume this is going to be terribly, terribly expensive. Let's move out the way just in case this is extremely big. Let's go all the way over here and see if Trayaurus is impressed after forcing me to build stuff instead of blowing up chickens. Mind you, I did actually blow up the chickens instead. So let's right click here, go into blueprint the lab, go to materials. Oh, Jesus. Look at all of that. It is a bit glitchy because I did actually put the water and the sand in there, but this is just a trial. I'm not sure how this is going to go. It's actually duplicated all the stuff inside, which is really cool, like the planning table and stuff like that. Let's go to start and see what happens. Are you ready? Go. Oh my god. Oh my god. It worked. Oh, look at this. I missed out a tiny bit at the back, but it really did work. It duplicated it very nicely, and I can kind of clean this up and have 2 labs at the same time. That is beautiful, and that is pretty much what this mod has to offer. It's really cool. They're going to be adding loads more schematics so you can build more stuff like this and this. But in the meantime, go and submit your own. I've built the lab. It looks beautiful, and I am very, very impressed. How are you doing, Trayaurus? Are you impressed? Are you happy that we can now go ahead and build your own village? Finally, you're happy, and I know it's a pretty good learning experience as well. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. That is pretty much what this mod has to offer. If you like what you see and do want to try it out for yourself, then I'd highly recommend. Then please do head to the description below where you'll find a link to download this mod. Also, if you happen to be new to the channel, then please do subscribe to join Team TDM today for daily Minecraft videos. If you did enjoy the video, a like would be greatly appreciated too. If we could hit to 10,000 likes again, that would be absolutely amazing. Thanks all for recent support. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.